Alright, I was gonna try to do a quick update, but the reading came out kind of long, so this is a tarot reading about Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. I don't know if I said his last name wrong. Anyways, I usually do ASMR whispering, but since people can't hear, I'm gonna try to do soft spoken instead. So hopefully I can be heard. We got a lot of weird cards here. I asked if, what's going on with the relationship, because last time I did readings, it actually said that they were PR based, but then a photo came out where he's kissing her. So I wanted to see if I could get any more information, and it looks like we did, but it's pretty negative. I'm gonna do what I usually do and tell you the meaning of each card, and then we'll interpret it together. But yeah, there looks like there's a lot of drama in this whole spread. Okay, so the King of Cups is reversed, and that, I believe, will represent Timothee. And the Queen of Swords is upright, which will reveal Kylie. It's weird because when one's reversed and one's not, it means they're not on the same page. But we also have a Knight of Cups here that's reversed. So I wonder if that's Timothee, and the King of Cups might be Travis Scott. But okay, let me give you the meaning and then we can interpret it together. Does anyone know what Travis Scott's zodiac sign is, by the way? Because if you do, let me know. Because if he's like a Libra or Scorpio or some kind of water sign, it might be him. Okay, so the reversed king reveals emotional vulnerability. If this applies to an individual in your life, you may be dealing with someone who is volatile right now. This person may be secretive, ashamed, and uncommunicative when not blaming others for their predicament. Thankfully, the situation is temporary and will change. An additional meaning of the reversed card is a person with destructive behavior patterns and possibly addiction issues. Wait a minute, guys. I want to check something really quick. Hold on. I want to see what Timothee came up as last time in all the previous readings I've done for them. Let's see, hold on. Interesting. Okay. I looked up the past readings that I did for Timothee and Kylie, and Timothee was definitely the King of Cups. So he keeps showing up as the King of Cups, and he's always reversed in the readings. It's definite confirmation that this is gonna accurately be about him. Okay, so now we know it's Timothee. Let's go to the Five of Wands. The traditional meaning of this Five of Wands is competition, and the message is to hold your position rather than compromise. Unlike the Five of Swords, this card does not predict outright battle, but there will be fiery opinions and a lack of agreement, at least for now. Misunderstandings abound, particularly in work matters. You may find yourself in meetings during which everyone is talking at once, defending their position rather than reaching a consensus. It's a fight just to be heard. Scheduling problems and delays to travel plans are an additional meaning, so double-check travel documents and emails, appointments, accounts, and agendas. Pay close attention to any written documents. The Five of Wands often comes up in readings to show being surrounded by people with strong opinions, particularly in families. In education, it predicts that you will need to compete hard in tests or examinations, but you can succeed. On a lighter note, the card can also show competitions that are important to you. Okay, I believe this just has to do with the internet's opinions. So we have Kylie. Kylie, we don't need to interpret because it's just she's positive, upright. That means she's basically in this relationship for not nefarious reasons, even if it's PR. Like, I think Kylie's genuinely a good person, but it looks like Timothy either doesn't want to be in this or has like weird addiction issues. But let's move on to the Chariot. Yeah, I think Timothy's like a little party boy. There was like a running meme about how art girls are sad about him being with Kylie, but I genuinely don't think he's like that deep artistic thinker, really. I think he's like a party boy. Okay, the Chariot reversed. When reversed, there's arrogance and self-indulgence. This can show a person or event spiraling out of control. Ego is at work and selfish needs come before the greater good, so the Chariot reverse can indicate recklessness and poor leadership. When the Chariot reverses and is tipped off the road, travel plans and house moves are disrupted or delayed. Okay. Before, I remember I did the reading and it said that it was PR and that like Timothy didn't really want to be involved with it. But if you notice, a couple cards here is talking about delay and disruption. I wonder if something happened where they have to prolong the PR, and that's why they now came out with a kissing picture to make it more convincing. I don't know, guys. I genuinely don't think this is a real relationship. Like, I know it looks like one. I don't think it is. Okay, let's go to Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups reversed. The Knight reversed means disappointment. An offer at first glance appeared perfect, does not materialize, leaving you confused and pushed out. As a person, the reverse Knight is untrustworthy and unreliable. He is hooked on the chase, the romantic or sexual ideal, but he has no intention of going beyond the honeymoon phase of a relationship. He may also be looking for the thrill of new romance elsewhere. Continuing the cycle of manipulation, this card often appears in readings to denote a lover who has intimacy and commitment issues. His behavior may be inconsistent and unpredictable, but when challenged, he may protest that this is not the case and try to deflect the problem onto you. It is, of course, best for you to step away, as this Knight has little to offer other than ongoing drama. That's weird. It kind of sounds like intimacy issues and like the sexual thrill. I feel like that's contributing to why Timothy is involved in this. I don't think Kylie has intimacy issues because she's had two like long-term relationships that she's been really invested in. Timothy is the one who kind of hops around from girl to girl. But there's no way that I don't believe that Kylie thinks this is real. I think this is PR. I don't know why I'm getting like such mixed messages here, but I don't like, so far of everything I've seen in all the readings, none of it comes off as like an authentic relationship, like them wanting to be together like for real. Okay, the Devil reversed. When reversed, this is one of the few cards whose meaning becomes more hopeful. With the upright Devil, it's time to acknowledge how you may be trapped and begin to search for the light. When reversed, the Devil suggests the decision you need to make will be easier than you think. When the card is upside down, the chains around the couple are more lax than they appear. So a situation is not quite as drastic as you first thought. Okay, again, you guys, the chains around the couple are more lax than they appear. Okay? That's saying that it looks like it's a real relationship. It looks like they're together. That bond tying them together, it's like appearances can be deceiving. They look like they're together, but the chains are really loose. Okay? That's like indicative of PR. Let's move on to Nine of Cups. When reversed, ego steps in. God, there's so much references here to someone's ego. Okay, so ego steps in, and with it, self-centeredness and emotional disconnection. This can manifest as smugness. More commonly in readings, the Nine reversed tells a tale of narcissism. You are faced with others' inability to see beyond their own immediate needs. This influence can infect personal and professional relationships, which suffer as others forge ahead with their agendas for short-term gain, leaving you bruised. However, it's also worth asking yourself if you are the one overstriving for recognition, sidelining others in the process. In personal and business projects, uncertainty rules due to misunderstandings, and your plans may be delayed. This is another message of delay. We keep getting this. Creativity can suffer at this time too, with stop frustration, focus on maintaining balance and routine to help you navigate these difficult waters and hold on to those dreams and schemes. This may not be the right time for new ideas to flourish, but this doesn't diminish your worth or the strength of your concepts. Take extra care of yourself and your relationships now, as energy levels may be low. Let's do Three of Cups. There's like so many messages of ego and delay. Three of Cups. It's so weird. I keep getting like water sign energy. Is there a water sign in one of their lives? Okay, Three of Cups. When reversed, the Three of Cups can indicate a flirtation or indulgence gone too far. With affairs and heated emotions and established relationships, there may be distance and a lack of cohesion and understanding. Someone close may be overly opinionated and egotistical, and the dynamics of a close relationship, romantic or friendship, become skewed. Emotional betrayal in friendships is also common. Creativity takes a nosedive too, as creative blocks abound. It may be hard to get started as you suffer a lack of motivation and support. If so, take a break and return to your projects when you feel more grounded and less affected by others' emotional demands. This card can also show irritating or recurrent health problems that need your attention. Okay, there's like an obvious betrayal here somewhere. I don't know when it's coming up, but I think that these two may end up pretty bad from each other when this is over. Okay, Nine of Swords reversed. Unfortunately, as you might expect, the reverse nine's meaning is more extreme than that of its upright counterpart, and traditionally means despair, guilt, or feeling trapped. However, this is the lowest point of the cycle, and these feelings will begin to shift. As you gradually move out of this difficult phase, you will feel more able to turn these feelings of powerlessness around. Be patient and compassionate with yourself and turn to others for support rather than suffering alone. You guys, what the hell? Three of Swords. The upright meaning of the Three of Swords is direct in its meaning and reveals the pain of truth. The clouds of doubt are cleared, and you can do nothing but face reality. This is a common card for relationship betrayal and can denote affairs or disloyalty in other life areas, such as work relationships and business dealings. On a more positive note, you'd to get right to the heart of the matter. Any confusion is banished, and you are now in a position to begin to move on from shock. Let's begin the healing process and move forward. I feel like this is going to end in a pretty negative way. I don't think when the PR split happens, I don't think it's going to go easily. I feel like something happens here where like it started off as PR, but then someone like fucks someone over in some way. I'm not sure how, but someone, like one of the two, is going to hurt the other in some way. And then there's going to be a lot of bad press following it. It's kind of sad.